Imagine that you were taken out of your home through no fault of your own, and you're thrown into the system where you know no one. You're in a strange home, and you are going through a court system that's intimidating even to adults, let alone a child.
CASA is a volunteer movement of advocacy for abused and neglected children. So our volunteers are assigned by a court to learn everything about the case, to get to know the child, to become a voice for that child in the court and in the community.
One of our core purposes, which is the widest influence for good, being able to help the CASA organizations throughout the United States with their goals of finding CASA volunteers for all of the foster children that need it in the United States has been tremendously uplifting to our organization.
For me, in my experience, it's meeting someone and telling them that I work for CASA and them telling me, oh, I'm a Theta, and they just know.
The girl that I'm serving now, I have educational rights for her. I remember just a couple semesters ago, she was failing 4 out of 5 of her classes at school. When I found out that the reason why she was failing is because she just simply wasn't doing her homework, I remember asking her, why? Why aren't you doing your homework? And she very simply responded, who cares? And that's when I kind of stopped for a minute, because I was like, it's exactly the problem. These kids are like, who cares? My parents don't care. My foster mom doesn't care. She might not even be my foster mom in a couple of months. And that's when I finally spoke up and was like, I care, CASA cares.
When I was a baby, I was born into a family basically that didn't have a typical mom, dad type of role. My biological mother had abused drugs and had abused different substances, and definitely had a life of not necessarily poverty, but she was heading in that direction. When I went through recruitment, I had no idea that Theta's philanthropy was CASA. So on my very first philanthropy night, when I had found out that, I lost it. I was so excited. I remember telling my girl that I was with, I had a CASA when I was younger.
I think Kappa Alpha Theta could make an impact because we have over 237,000 living members in our organization. And if you think about those numbers, we have such potential to really impact the lives of thousands of children.
If you think about the money aspect of this, it costs us about $1,000 a year to serve one child. It's not a lot of money when you think of all that's going on in that life, but what Thetas have done is, through their contribution, you can imagine every dollar adding up to that $1,000 that provides this essential element in a young person's life, the thing that could make all the difference in their future.
Theta is in the unique position to help us do that. They've got a deep-rooted partnership with CASA, and together it's a powerful voice for good.
It makes me realize that it's not just us in this local community who are caring about CASA and CASA's mission to support abused and neglected children. It expands nationally. It's just exponential.
So it's been a very powerful movement. I think of it as a movement and a partnership where we make sure that these lives get improved, get supported, and they get to become who they're meant to be. That's what this partnership is all about.